Good morning, I'm Rosa. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how I go about doing our meal plan. So let me turn the camera around and show you my meal plan that I did earlier in the week. I have this small chalkboard in my kitchen where I write what we're having. As you can see, Sunday we ate out. Monday we had tacos. Tuesday it was leftovers and soup. Thursday baked potato. Friday was supposed to be fish and chips, but we did not have it. And today's Saturday. I had chicken and mashed potatoes, but we're not having that either. It's actually a little bit cold today, for us anyway. We woke up in the 50s and it'll probably reach 70 today. And you can see in the background, one of my goals today is to put Christmas away. But since it's cold, we're going to have chili, and I'm working on that right now. So since earlier in the week I said we had tacos, I have some taco meat left over, and it's not a lot, but it's enough to throw in a chili. And I've chopped up an onion, I have some garlic, chili powder, oregano, paprika, cumin, black pepper, I have salt in the back, some kidney beans, and I usually use tomato sauce and diced tomatoes, but I have a lot of tomato paste and I want to use it, so we're gonna use tomato paste. This meal is what I like to refer to as a leftover makeover. So I'm taking the leftover ground beef from the tacos that we actually had as tacos, and we used some as nachos, and my son put some in his baked potato earlier this week. So now we are using what's left over to make chili. So our leftover makeover is chili. We will use up all the meat. It won't go to waste. And we will have a delicious meal on a cold day. So normally I would brown the ground beef and then add the onions. But since I have the ground beef already, I'm going to add some oil to my pot. And I'm going to saute up my onions. You can use half an onion. I typically use an entire onion whenever I'm cooking. We like onion, we like the flavor it gives, and I don't want to store a half an onion in my refrigerator, so I use the entire onion on about every meal. So I'm going to saute the onion, and then I will add some garlic. I would chop it up, but I'm going to mince it, so no one gets any large pieces of onion. One clove of garlic is good, but we like garlic also, and it's healthy, so I'm adding 3. I don't ever have a set amount that I add. I just add whatever I feel like. And my taco meat has taco seasoning, but that's not going to hurt anything. One other item that this recipe takes is chicken stock. You can use bouillon, you can use anything you want for liquid. I try to use bone broth because I want to get some healthy liquid in. I'm going to add my garlic so it starts so it cooks a little bit without burning it. I'm going to let that saute for a couple minutes. Let me know in the comments how you make your chili. I used to just buy a McCormick chili powder mix and mix it in with my meat and beans and onions. But, oh, we got flying onions. We like this blend better. So I'm going to pour in my topper meat. And like I said, it's cooked, so I'm just going to warm it. I'm going to add some tomato paste. I'm going to add half a can, and I want to heat that through and cook it just a little bit. It smells delicious already. Next, I'm going to add my seasoning. So it's 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of paprika. And I actually add a little bit more cumin than half a teaspoon because I like it. I'm going to turn the heat down and add that bone broth and get some of that off the bottom of the pan. This was only like a third of a carton. And I want to scrape the bottom a little bit and get those flavors up. I have a can of diced tomatoes. Which I'm going to add a little bit of water and get the rest out. Not much. This is a really rich chili. It's looking fantastic already. I'm going to let that simmer for a few minutes. I may need to add a little bit more bone broth. And my gas range tends to be too hot, so I am going to keep it on low for a couple minutes. So it is a little low on liquid. I'm going to add a little bit more bone broth. About another third of a carton. With the ground beef being already ground, it comes together really quickly. this will make a great lunch, and we can have it over your hot dogs as well for chili dogs. I'm just gonna taste it for seasoning. It's good. I think it needs a pinch more salt. I'm gonna bring it up to a simmer. My family loves this chili recipe, and it doesn't get cold here often, so we have it in the summer and it's fine, but when it's cold like this, I like to take advantage and have some chili. A watch pot never boils, right? My chili is boiling now, so I'm going to add, I've turned on the heat again, I'm going to add a can of kidney beans. I don't drain them, just I'm adding them right in. Next, I'm going to put my leftover tomato paste in this baggie and freeze it for the next time I need it. Freezes well. Next time I need it, I'll just pull it out of the freezer and throw it in my pan or pot. I'm actually going to cover this and let it cook for a few more minutes. This has been working for a few minutes, so let me show you. It smells delicious. It's a hearty bowl of chili. Top that with some cheese and sour cream, and it will be delicious. This will be enough for a few days for us. We are a family of 3. My husband and our son, and he's college age, 21. He goes to school but lives at home. And like I said, over by itself, as we're going to enjoy it here shortly, or over a hot dog, or even a baked potato. This is delicious. It's one of our favorite meals and our favorite chili recipe. Thanks for coming along with me as I made chili today, and I hope you join me in the next video. See you soon. Cheese, onion, a few crackers, and sprouts on top of the chili.